This is now a tornado emergency. This is a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located near Olmsted, or 8 miles west of Little Rock Air Force Base, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Tornado emergencies for Cato, Gibson, Olmsted, Macon, Little Rock Air Force Base. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, deadly tornado and softball-sized hail. Source, radar confirmed tornado. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. These are all the locations in the path of this deadly tornado. In addition to a tornado, large and destructive hail, larger than softball size, is occurring with this storm. So please seek shelter immediately. This is a large and destructive tornado that is currently on the ground. To repeat, a large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. That is a debris ball right now. What you're looking at is a hail and debris ball. This is not all debris. This is hail too. So not only are you going to be dealing with a tornado, but you're going to be dealing with hail possibly being flung up to 200 miles an hour. Hail is going to become like missiles. Instead of simply falling or even being wind-driven, the hail is going to be flung at over 100 miles an hour. Jesus. Oh my God. This is a rain-wrapped tornado. Oh my God. This is a rain-wrapped tornado. I really hope it falls apart. Like, please tell me it's falling apart right now. North Gibson is being possibly slammed by a tornado. This looks like El Reno. I mean, there's a large hail with this too. Okay, let me turn on MPing reports for hail. Dime-sized hail. Sleet? Oh, yeah, because you were north of the... Pea-sized hail at 826. Probably that cell over there. Yep, okay. Looks like the tornado has weakened briefly. Well, they should have, if they wanted to issue a tornado warning, they should have done it earlier. That is some very large hail right now. That is huge hail. I mean, look at this supercell. I mean, if you are in anywhere, if you're in BB, if you are in Austin, seek shelter immediately. Very large hail is heading your way. This is going to be a very dangerous hailstorm for Austin Ward. Even though you're out of the warning, even though you're not technically under any warning, there's going to be very large hail. I mean, look at all these hail reports. Quarter-sized hail. Quarter-sized hail. Dime-sized hail. This is before it, became totally severe. Austin is about to be absolutely slammed with large destructive hail. And this tornado could absolutely reform itself. There's a lot of hail with this storm. Alrighty. Alright, let me go to Arkansas WX right now. That is a very large hail. Wow. Okay. Well, no. So now it's no longer a tornado. Looks like your tornado could form anywhere along this area. Wait a second. What is that? You might have a new tornado trying to form. Thankfully, the couplet isn't that tight. You know what? I'm going to go to other channel. Excuse me. Jeez, you're watching all day. I don't want to watch.
Turn the TV on. Do not turn the TV.
Rotation. You look at the
don't tell me it's just
where we see the reds and the greens real close together, and it does appear to me that it's maybe tightened up yet again. But that's what these storm cells do: is they will change, they will rotate, they will tornadoes will spin down, will spin up, and so certainly that's a possibility.
I don't
This
know
one
who
we're
the hell
tracking
you
into the
talking to,
east,
but you
and
better watch
Macon,
yourself.
this is about over top of you. You need to be
What is that
inside your safe
for?
shelter. This is in Macon, Arkansas, in basement if you have it. If not, your storm shelter or interior room, closet, bathroom. Those are the safest places to be. Parnell, we track it at 8:45 to you, and then track in Wattensall.
Fairly good sense
Yep.
of what the character of the storm is right now, and we're not seeing as tight of rotation
Thank
as
God.
we were looking at earlier. Particularly right in their very tight rotation.
It was.
Just to the west of 107. That has now broadened out some, but is coming right into Macon. We'll have more on this in a few minutes.
I'm so glad I did that.
Be a good idea if we wrote together. Would you mind getting that? Let me get my jacket.
So it definitely broadened out. It's good. But now they're going to have a major hailstorm coming into Austin, Jacksonville. Cabot. If you're in Cabot, seek shelter. Large hail is heading your way.
Well, I hope I made a good impression. No, you kidding? TK raised about you. Then we have something done. If you guys have a second, I'd love to make you a cup of coffee or tea. Of course, yeah. Thank you for dropping everything last minute. That's right.
Just want to see how many people are watching my stream right now. Look,
Your basket case sponsees. Come on, man. We talked about that negative stuff.
one watching. Okay.
You're right. I would say I'm the worst, but we're working on that. Carlos, promise me that you won't let him off the hook if he does that one another round. Don't worry, I'll let him hear it. Awesome. It's nice meeting you. Yeah. See you, Vic. Bye. You guys have fun.
At least the hail here isn't that wind driven.
Hey, Judd. Thanks for coming by, man.
Oh, especially on baby duty.
Oh, no problem at all. Charlie loves her car rides. Ooh, as hot as August in Galveston here, Cat. Were you doing a sweat cleanse or something?
Horatio likes it warm.
Horatio?
What? I'm Cat City for Catholic.
Oh, poor little guy. He's sick, huh?
No, he's supposed to look like that. He stinks.
Ugh.
So Catherine shares custody of Horatio with her ex Patrick, and she told me that I'm a dead ringer for him. So he came over, struck the cap off.
And in your opinion, he ain't a spitting image of you.
If I drank from the wrong cradle, maybe.
Oh, so he's an older gentleman.
Oh, not old.
And then Catherine's like, she's quite a bit younger than you, right?
Was it quite a bit, more like a bit? But what does that have to do with the fact that she told me that she has a type?
Okay, so she has a type. Those are the words she used?
Yes. She said type what? How does that matter?
Yeah, I think I know what's going on here. I think you're getting all churned up over nothing, Cap.
Really? Well,
This is absolutely insane. Look at this.
Well, like my Uncle Cash always says, some women just prefer the day olds.
It feels like a squall line. Like this is almost like a gust front.
And some women prefer the company of an older gentleman because they are worldly and they are wise. And maybe Catherine's got a little daddy thing going. A daddy thing? Life is so dirty. Is it hot? It's hot. I'm sweating. It's hot,
It's
right?
like a sauna here, but Cap, it ain't dirty, right? You're two consenting adults, right? You guys having a good time together?
The best.
She make you happy?
I haven't been this happy in well, I don't know how long.
Okay, so don't overthink it. A gal like Catherine will come around but once in a blue moon.
You're right. You know what? You're absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you, Judd. I really just needed to hear your elegant hillbilly wisdom back.
Well, don't thank me, thank my Uncle Cash. What is it? Oh,
Your daddy's got you now. Come this way. Come in.
come on. Oh, you're okay.
Daddy's here now. You're okay.
Your daddy's got you.
Tom, would you come out already? You got me on pins and needles, girl.
Promise to be honest.
Am I ever not?
Okay, but don't be nice. Just be nice. Just be nice. Tom would come out.
Well, feedback. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk about y'all on the floor. It's so you like it. I do. I really, really do. Okay, what? Oh, listen. No, not nothing. You know, I really do need. Unless you're hiding something. So
Why was that?
Well, I have a thought. But a little hard. Now, that usually sends a certain message. Like an take. Like you want him to call you name. Oh, no. Okay. All right. How's that? See, now you're sending a very different message. I can't do this. No. I'm calling for us. Just say what, Tommy? Evie's picking her nuts out. That's right. And I've got to cancel. Yeah, but you do no such thing. I'm not ready, Grace. You're not ready for what, Tommy? For dinner? Dinner with a bunch of subtext? Well, there doesn't have to be a bunch of subtext. Especially if you go up one more button. No. It's too soon. It's wrong. Charles and I were supposed to be forever. What the hell am I doing?
But tomorrow, we need to get paper towels. We could have moved our paper towels today. And more toilet paper.
Listen, somebody else in this world wants to sit down and have a meal with you. Somebody that you might like to get to know. It's not betrayal. It's not commitment. It's just that. Oh, if I turn into a person that doesn't have time to do it right, I got you. These friends are for you. Okay, prepared. Always. Can't stand you. You deserve to have fun again. What if I don't remember how? Well, it usually helps to start with a cocktail. Or two. See, here it comes. It's coming back. There are places I remember all my life. Have changed all these places and their moments.
Actually, I want to show you this little video now that the tornado is kind of dissipated. Let's go to Geology Hub. Erupted the wrong type of
I
lava.
need to find the best way to learn math and science.
In mid-2018, the Kilauea Volcano had been continuously erupting for the past 35 years. This primarily occurred via a lava lake in the center of its summit caldera.
Yeah, this is actually from my friend Geology Hub. He is an awesome YouTuber. If you come across him, please subscribe to him. Anyway. Okay, Geology Hub.
that magma was now being funneled to a distant flank vent. Earthquakes were subsequently tracked. In mid-2018, the Kilauea volcano had been continuously erupting for the past 35 years. This primarily occurred via a lava lake in the center of its caldera, but on occasion produced more distant flank eruptions which flowed into the ocean. Then, on April 30th, something unexpected occurred at the volcano. The level of its caldera began rapidly dropping, indicating that magma was now being funneled to a distant flank vent. Earthquakes were subsequently tracked to the east of the caldera and continued onwards in that direction. 48 hours later, this magma began pooling underneath the Leilani Estates subdivision, causing the ground to uplift and causing large cracks to open in the ground. After the area was evacuated, a series of 23 fissures opened, ejecting molten rock several hundred feet into the air. These vents formed an almost uniform northeast trending line, representing the underlying dike of magma. While 22 of these vents erupted basaltic lava in a relatively non-explosive manner, a single fissure known as Fissure 17 erupted something completely different.
Whoa!
Instead of erupting basalt lava, it instead explosively erupted andesite lava. Andesite is a type of volcanic rock which is typically seen in stratovolcanoes, but since it has a higher viscosity, it moves more slowly, thus creating steep slopes. Kilauea, on the other hand, is a shield volcano where its low viscosity basalt lava moves quickly, creating a
it's time for Kilauea to become a stratovolcano!
gentle slope. This begs the question, why did this fissure erupt a type of viscous volcanic rock which had never before been witnessed at Kilauea? This video will answer this question, as the answer explains how certain volcanoes evolve over time. Dike intrusions underneath volcanoes are quite common, and 9 times out of 10 they do not result in an eruption. When an eruption does not occur, the magma remains at depth where it takes a significant amount of time to cool. This could take anywhere from several years to hundreds of thousands of years, depending on the initial temperature, depth, and volume of molten rock. It has been known for some time that the area adjacent to Leilani Estates contains several such at-depth dike intrusions, as in 2005 a body of dacite magma was encountered at a depth of 2,488 meters, or 8,160 feet, while drilling a hole for a geothermal well.
Holy crap!
Further analysis of this magma, although inconclusive, suggested that it originated from an intrusion of magma in 1955. So, how did the composition of molten rock change from basalt to dacite in merely 50 years? The answer is the same reason a body of basalt changed to andesite, which later erupted in 2018, fractional crystallization. Bodies of magma are not universally composed of one substance, but rather contain numerous minerals in them which vary depending on the temperature of the overall mass of molten rock. In the case of basaltic composition magma, primary minerals which form in solidified lava include olivine, pyroxene, and plagioclase feldspar. Each of these minerals have different crystallization temperatures. In other words, they begin to solidify at differing temperatures. As the overall body of magma cools, one of the first minerals to crystallize is olivine, which often crystallizes at between 1200 to 1300 degrees Celsius. Once the overall magma drops below this temperature and the olivine has crystallized, the magma becomes more silica-rich, as the olivine contains less silica than the average figure within the magma body. By weight, olivine contains between 29.5 and 42.7% silica, while in this case the magma body contained 51% silica. As a result, the average percentage by weight of silica increases as the magma cools, causing the magma, while in this case the magma body contained 51% silica. As a result, the average percentage by weight of silica increases as the magma cools, causing the magma's composition to change from basalt to basaltic andesite and then to andesite. This process then repeats with other minerals, allowing for basaltic composition melts to theoretically transition all the way to rhyolite. This process is what occurred to a body of magma underlying Leilani Estates at Fissure 17. Once the 2018 eruption occurred, moving fresh magma interacted with it, to erupt onto the surface. What was left behind by this specific vent was an unusually viscous, blocky andesite lava flow.